What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome to the Informed Voice Podcast. I am your host, Takesha. Welcome back for another live podcast, faceless podcast show. Yes, faceless. How y'all doing on this evening? Happy Wednesday. To my replay game, what's going on? Appreciate you all. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Make sure y'all tell a friend that it's a young black queen in these YouTube streets. Started a podcast and she doing her thing out here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support to all of my channels. You guys know I have multiple channels. And that's a whole nother story in itself. How do you manage? How many channels is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 channels. How do you manage 5 channels? Journey with Kiki, Kiki Fitness, TCB ASMR, the podcast, and the couples channel. 5 channels. Do y'all hear me? 5. Okay, I'm gonna give it to 7:05. I'm gonna give it to 7:05, and then we're gonna start 7:05, and then we are going to start. Okay, see if some people will chime in. See if some people will chime in. I hope everybody had a great, productive day today on purpose. Okay, on purpose at work. Yes. We just gonna give it a few more minutes. A few more minutes. A few more minutes. Y'all, I'm over here looking at a video of my grandbaby. My daughter just put in the group chat. We got 2 more minutes. Yes. What y'all eat tonight? What y'all eat tonight? What y'all eat tonight? Who we got? Hey, get your mama. How are you? We got Mr. Jackson in the building. Hello. You had a sandwich? Okay, I had some leftovers. I had barbecue chicken, some homemade Spanish rice because I made it, and some peas, y'all. I love peas. Mr. Jackson says I made a steak with mashed potatoes and mixed veggies. Yes, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. I literally, like maybe 15, 20 minutes ago, just got finished eating. I love me some sweet peas. I take sweet peas over green beans. All right, y'all, it is 7:05. I'm not here to keep y'all long. I know some of us are on different time zones. Again, welcome to the Informed Voice Podcast. I am your host, Takesha. And today, the topic, as you can see, we're talking about teacher well-being. Okay, so as you know, I used to be a preschool teacher, but I kind of changed it a little bit. So I am an infant teacher. I love all ages, but I wanted to go with the babies. Okay, so anywho, preschool teachers play a critical role in early childhood development, but the job can be physically demanding. Yes, very emotionally and draining and socially isolating. Prioritizing well-being helps teachers stay what? Energized, patient, and engaged. Okay. Get your mama said that sounds good. Oh, it does with Mr. Henson at. Yes. So the next one, key aspects of preschool teacher well-being. Physical well-being. Let's talk about the physical well-being. Very draining, get your mama. Very draining. At some point in time, I think I'm gonna go into the mental health um department. Okay. So physical well-being, managing exhaustion from constant movement, lifting children, bending and kneeling, my God, today. Okay. Quick energy boosters, staying hydrated, nutritious snacks, and stretching. Let me tell y'all, I stretch throughout the day, all day. I be on that flow. I be laid down with them infants. Even when I was a preschool teacher, I used to be on that flow with them. Baby, they want to lay down and do some things. Hey, I'm laying down right with them. Don't play with me. I be laying down on that flow. Hey, Grandma's World. Preventing burnout through proper rest and self-care. So here's a conversation starter for you guys. How do you keep up with the physical demands of teaching preschool? Well, even if you're not a teacher, how do you keep up with your job physical demands? If you guys want to answer that, I'll give you about 2 minutes. No, give you a minute. It's 7:07 all the way to 7:08. And then we'll move on. I told my family in the group chat, I said, I'm live. Come on over and support your mama, your auntie, look, your sister, your daughter, because that's all of us in the group chat. I'ma see who gonna chime in. Okay. I'ma see who love me out of my family. Make sure you get plenty of rest. Yes. Okay, so the next one, mental and emotional well-being. How does that look? Handling emotional labor, because it's labor, constant caregiving, a whole lot of tantrums, and a whole lot of meltdowns and tantrums kind of go hand in hand. Tantrums and meltdowns. If you don't get over there to that calm corner, managing stress and staying patient. See, I think that's why I'm in this field because I have a lot of patience. A lot of patience, baby, because those kids don't get me that frustrated like I see uh other teachers. I'm telling you, I have a lot of patience when it comes to kids. And I know how to handle children with challenging behaviors. Setting healthy boundaries between work and personal life is a must. Get your sleep. I be trying to go to bed early. I got too many channels. I can't keep up with them. Okay, I was supposed to went live last night on my other channel. I got home from choir rehearsal after 9 p.m. Come on. I did not go live. I took a shower and went to bed. Grandma's World says, keeping balance in my personal life so that my stress doesn't spill over into lids. Whew. Yes, get your mama said, now that's what I was thinking too. The corner, you not to go sit in the corner because you can't do no timeout or discipline when you're working in the Head Start. I don't even think if you even work for the district either. But it's a calm corner. It's a calm area somewhere in your classroom where they can go and have their tantrums. If they want to hit, they can go sock the bean bags. They can go try to do some breathing techniques over there. Look at those pictures over there, those social emotional pictures. Tell me how you feeling today and why are you feeling that way? It does take a certain type of person to have the energy of the young. Yes. I know I was just right. Yes. So again, setting healthy boundaries between work and personal life, practicing mindfulness and deep breathing. That's what I love about conscious discipline, because conscious discipline, we have these breather techniques that we do, and it is, one is a drain. It's like a faucet. It's called the drain. So you hold your hands out in front of you. You squeeze it real tight. Squeeze, squeeze. Breathe in and you squeeze it, and then you release. And that's you letting out your frustration. And you do that. You do that up to 3 times. Then we have a pretzel. We have being a star, and then we have the balloon. So you make your bubble. Do I see my daughter in the building? What's up, life with Visionary? How you doing, beautiful? So the balloon, you breathe in, you bring your hands up and make like a round shape, and then you let the air out of the balloon. And so those are some cool techniques. Also, smell your flowers, blow your bubbles. Cool techniques, right? And then practicing mindfulness. I just said that. Practicing mindfulness and deep breathing. Life of Visionary says most definitely you have to pour in their cup your overflow, but never your reserve. Period. Protect your sanity. Laugh out loud. Hey, honey. My daughter, y'all, she's also a teacher, but she's not in the Head Start field like her mom. She actually worked for the district out there in Oklahoma. Yes, and she's on the road. She graduates in May. She'll have her master's, and she will soon to be a principal. Woo, 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 woo. Smell your flowers, blow out the candles. That too. That'll work too. Yes. Teen kindergarten. Okay, she a kindergarten teacher right now, y'all. Yeah, so here's another question I have for you guys. What's your go-to method for calming yourself when the classroom feels overwhelming? Or even if you're not a teacher or an educator, what is your go-to method for calming yourself down when you feel overwhelmed in your workplace? I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes so I can read what y'all say, and then we're gonna move on because I don't want to make this too long. Y'all know I come quick to the point. Okay, what's his name? Mr. Make It Happen. He's a food channel, Big Food on YouTube channel. Mr. Make It Happen. He be like, "We here for a good time, but not a long time." Shout out to Mr. Make It Happen. Taking a break, absolutely. Taking a break. And that's what I like about my job, how we get a 15-minute break in the morning, we get our 30-minute lunch, and then we get another 15-minute break in the afternoon. So that's what I love about that. Even though most of us be like, can we just get one 15-minute break and get a 45-minute lunch? Because, sometimes you used to get an hour lunch. Having a 30-minute lunch, do you know how quick you got to scuffle that food down? My God. Life of Visionary says, turn off the lights and play music if I'm not with the kiddos. Yes. That's another good one. What calms me now is getting out in nature. Go outside for a few seconds. Yes. I wish I had more nature out here in LA. That's why I gotta get out of Cali. Over here where I'm at, we ain't got no good, can't go nowhere. I be seeing people doing nature walks and in a town, and I be like, Lord, LA ain't got nothing. Okay, moving along. Social well-being. So we talked about the physical, we talked about the mental and emotional. Now we're talking about social well-being. Okay, so I'm asking y'all this. Tell me something about social well-being. What do you get when you hear social well-being? What's up, Rudy? What comes to your mind when you hear social well-being? How you doing, Rooted? I enjoyed your chat earlier. Your live, that cleaning up. Yes, I do spring cleaning. I just need to start record. I have recorded some spring cleaning videos. While I'm sitting up here talking about I just need to record. I have, especially that living room in Jesus' name. I think I did my refrigerator before too. Okay, so what comes to mind? What comes to mind when you think about when you hear social well-being? Let me know in the comments, y'all. Before I tell you, before I give you um my pointers on social well-being, I want to hear from you guys first. Excuse me for the coughing. Y'all, this weather is keeping a lot of people sick. It rains like crazy. It be cold like crazy. This morning it was cold, and do you know by 12 o'clock it was burning hot? Burning hot. Oh my God. Stay out the teacher break room, laugh a lot. Who? Who stay out the teacher break room? It's only supposed to be the staff. Anybody else? What do you get when you hear social well-being? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I got. Finding support from coworkers and fellow teachers, avoiding isolation, connecting with other educators, communicating effectively with parents and caregivers. That is the key. You have to build a strong relationship when it comes to the caregivers and the parents of your children, or whatever workplace that you work in. You have to build a strong relationship if you deal with the public. You know what I'm saying? Because that's key. Or it's going to be like hell if you don't. Building a positive team environment in the preschool setting or the work setting. Rooted says being friends with others and having good personal inspiring people around you, good vibes. Absolutely. Get your mama says friendships. Yes. Visionary says professional relationship. Absolutely. Here's another engaged question. How do you build strong relationships with your coworkers? Are your parents, if you in the education field, are your teachers, are your children's teachers? How do you build strong relationships either with your coworker or your parents or your children's teachers? I'll be waiting. I want to read your answers. We got two more key points and then we're going to wrap it up. We got two more key points and we are going to wrap it up. I appreciate the 400 people in the live. Yes, I'm claiming that. I'm manifesting that. I appreciate the 400 people in the live. Thank you. I hope I got 400 likes. To my replay gang, thank y'all for chiming in at a later time. I appreciate you all as well. Rudy says communication, giving advice, and listening. Get your mama saying being approachable, being a real friend, sincere with your relationship. Absolutely. Visionary says positive updates with parents, being transparent. Yes, all that is good facts. Okay. So we're gonna move right along with my coworkers being a good collaborator. Yeah, me and my coworker. Oh my God, That was the best woman they sent to my class. I done had many other teachers, and baby, we haven't butted heads like that, but we butted heads. But not nothing all crazy, not nothing, you know what I mean? But we have. But the co-teacher I got right now, she not the same color as me, but it's all good because we still connected because she brown and I'm brown, if you know what I'm talking about. We both on the same page when it comes to God's word, okay? We both are Christians. We both talk about Jesus in that classroom, okay? So we don't have to worry about that. And we just have good communications. We have reflection days is on Fridays where we reflect with one another and see what worked with our lesson plans and what didn't work with our lesson plans. What did the children like most? What they didn't like. And so we kind of go about it like that. But hey, we do things together outside of work. Yes, sometimes. Everyone make sure to hit that like button. Thank you, Get Your Mama. I appreciate you. I don't know if I can add my daughter here, but nope, I can't. But anywho, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, thank you all again for being here and engaging with me on the Informed Voice podcast. Moving right along, professional well-being. Okay. Finding joy in small classroom wins. For example, let me see. A child's milestone. That's a win. Hey, take a picture. Put it up. Put where they was in the beginning and then take a picture, put that next milestone up under there so the parent can see their growth. Also, so the other content area, people that comes in and out your classroom, they can see the growth of how the children is growing, right? Creative play success, right? Managing your workload. Let's see. Like lesson planning, maybe, and classroom organization. That's another thing I love about my teacher. Well, my co-teacher. Um, we have good organization. Okay, we have good organization. Stuff got to be right. You know what I'm saying? It got to be in place. You have to be organized. You can't have stuff just all over the place. I don't like that. Okay, advocating for fair work conditions and mental health support. Absolutely, time management. Mental health support is so severe and needed right now, probably in all workplaces. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't be knowing half of the time what the parents or anybody can be going through in their life at the moment. You know, they can put up a slick face, put that painted happy face on, but we never know what goes on behind closed doors, right? So just being there, try to give them resources as much as you can. Seeking professional growth without burnout. Seeking professional growth without burnout. Get Your Mama said that makes a difference. Yes, very much so, especially in today's time. Yes. So here's a conversation starter. Here's another engaging moment with us. What's one thing that brings you joy either in your classroom or in your work? So, what's one thing that brings you joy in the classroom or at work every day? What is one thing that brings you joy in your classroom or work every day? I'm gonna say what brings me joy is the babies that I work with. Even when I was a preschool teacher, the children, period. Because I used to go to work feeling a certain type of way. And baby, when I got into that classroom and got to engaging and being interactive and having playful moments with them babies, oh my day, my frown turned upside down into a smile. For real, for real. Turned upside down from a frown into a smile, and my hearted, my heart lifted, the weight lifted up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? Like kids are, it's always a joy to be around. I don't care what race they are. I no, I don't play that either. When it comes to kids, I am the biggest advocate for kids. I don't care what race they are. I love babies. I love kids. Period. Facts. Can't nobody change that. Get your mama saying mine is so silly, but give me coffee and I'm good. Visionaire says, see academic growth. Absolutely. Because I know I taught something. Absolutely. When your children are growing and they are flourishing and they are hitting those milestones, then you know you're doing something right. You know that you are that what? Intentional teacher. Period. You know you're doing the darn thing, okay? Because it shows. It shows in the kids. And I'm quite sure your parents is probably telling you the same thing. Get your mama says my coworkers actually bring me coffee. Okay. You know what? It kind of slowed down, but me and my co-teacher, we used to do that. She used to go to her little Latino little bakeries, and oh my God, when I tell y'all, she brought me this churro big old muffin. Oh my God, I almost heard it myself. She brought me this churro muffin. Okay. It was like a churro, but it was a muffin, and it had some little creamy stuff in the middle. And then she also brought me what is it? Like a smoothie. Oh my God, today. I almost heard it myself that day. Baby. Okay, so yes. I appreciate y'all. I am, I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited because I got some company in the building. Well, I'm excited even when I don't have company in the building because that's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off. Okay, with them or without them. Appreciate the 300 people in the live. Here is the last one because I know it's late for some. Practical strategies for preschool teachers. Simple self-care tips. Okay, so I want y'all to kind of chime in. Give me one simple self-care tip. Practical strategies, even if you're not a preschool teacher. What's a simple self-care tip that you can give me in your workplace? And then I'm gonna tell y'all what I came up with. Yes, they do have the best pastries. Get your mama. But I had to tell her, like, girl, we got to slow that down. We got to slow that down. Can't be doing that. Give y'all a few more minutes and give me a simple self-care tip. A practical strategy in your workplace. Whether if you're a teacher, whatever you do. Mm-hmm. It's 7:29. I'm gonna give y'all the 7:30, and then I'm gonna tell y'all my three little points, what I have, and then I have one more like a question, but something I want y'all to do, and then we're done. Cause I'm ready to take a shower and I'm ready to hit the hay sack. Ah. Okay, it's 7:30. Y'all probably typing, so I'm gonna tell y'all practical strategies for preschool teachers. I have 3 bullets here. So, a simple self care tip is a 5-minute break, right? Like Lolly said earlier, listening to music, and like Get Your Mama said earlier, stepping outside, going into the natural world, into nature. Okay. Stress relief techniques for busy teachers. Creating a personal self-care plan that fits into your daily what routines. Excuse me. Play my Nintendo Switch laugh out loud. I know. We used to play our Nintendo Switch together. Yes, break for sure. Yes. Me, my daughter, and my oldest granddaughter, Harmony, we all have a Nintendo Switch and we used to get online with each other and play. But I gave mine away to Harmony, two little sisters. But anywho, we used to have a good time on that playing Animal Crossing. That was a good game. A good game. Okay, y'all. So here is a challenge for you listeners, for the people in the bushes that might be hiding. Here's a challenge. So this is what I want y'all to do for the rest of this week. Okay? And then come back to this live video. Come back to this live video and tell me about it. So here it is right here, and then we're done. Pick one small self-care habit to implement this week and share how it helps. I'm going to read it one more time. Pick one small self-care habit to implement this week and share how it helped you. Okay? So again, come back to this live, whenever you're ready to chime back in and let me know. Come back to this live, today is live, and put in your comments so I can read them. Okay. Again, I appreciate you all. I am your host, Takesha. Thank you for coming and listening to the Informed Voice podcast, where we talk about education and give a little tips and tricks on YouTube. If you want to know more about this podcast channel, please check out my About section and it will tell you. To my replay gang, I appreciate you all as well. And to my ride or die, oh, I was going to say members, y'all. Lord have mercy. I'm so used to having journey. We're not on journey. So shout out to everybody. Mr. Henson Jackson, I appreciate you. Appreciate you for coming out. He kept his word. He was in my morning live on Journey with Kiki, and he kept his word. He said he was going to show up, and that's exactly what he did. I appreciate y'all for that. Y'all make sure y'all go on about the rest of your night. Have a great night on purpose, okay? And I hope to see you in the morning. Have a blessed day, everybody. I just